Here is your African news update. East Africa. Uganda condemns EU's opposition to oil project. A pipeline to transport crude oil from Uganda's oil field through Tanzania is under construction, with Uganda's parliament condemning a resolution by the European Union Parliament calling on Uganda and Tanzania to stop the development of their oil and gas project in the East African region. In a session on September 15th, Uganda Deputy Speaker Thomas Tayebwa said the resolution is based on misinformation and deliberate misinterpretation of key facts on environment and human rights protection. He said it represents the highest level of neocolonialism and imperialism against Uganda and Tanzanian sovereignty. It comes as Uganda and Tanzania are building the East African crude oil pipeline project stretching 1,444 kilometers from Lake Albert in western Uganda to the Tanzanian port of Tanga on the Indian Ocean. Once completed, it will be the longest heated oil pipeline in the world. Uganda's reaction came as the EU Parliament resolution passed on September 14th warned of human rights abuses and the social and environmental risks posed by the EACOP project. The EU Parliament went ahead to advise its member states not to provide any diplomatic or financial support to Uganda's oil and gas projects. Tayebwa called upon the EU's Parliament to withdraw the motion for a resolution against a UN charter that provides for Uganda's right to self-determination and sovereignty over its natural resources. The project is supposed to snake through several districts of Uganda and Tanzania. The EACOP, measuring 1,443 kilometers, will transport crude oil from Kabale in Hoima district to the Chongolani Peninsula near Tanga port. It is here that the crude oil will be shipped for refining abroad. The Deputy Speaker has been speaking tough against the white environmental activists, asking the Western countries to first stop the oil production projects of their own before giving directions on what is happening in Uganda. He said that the motion by the EU Parliament is intended to curtail the development of the oil and gas sector in Uganda, hence denying the Ugandans and entire East African region the benefits and opportunities from the extraction of oil. Tayebwa called out Western hypocrisy, stating that various member states in the EU continue exploring, developing, and have increased production and use of fossil fuels in recent months. There are over 9,000 oil and gas production licenses in the US, including plans to drill in Alaska and the Arctic Sea. 53 licenses have recently also been issued in the North Sea, and Germany has revived its coal plants, Tayebwa added. He wondered whether energy security is only a preserve of the Western countries so that the EU Parliament can prevail over Uganda's quest to exploit its oil and gas. The Deputy Speaker also responded to the allegations that the PAPs have not been compensated and rebuffed the lie, saying over 70% of those whose land has been acquired have received their pay or have been resettled. Tayebwa, who is also the Ruhinda North legislator, reminded the Europeans of the value associated with oil and gas discovery that includes employment, provision of services, goods, technical skills, and significant revenues for the country. Uganda boasts of approximately 6.5 billion barrels of oil reserves that were discovered in the Albertine area, with more potential reserves expected to be discovered with subsequent explorations. At least 1.4 billion barrels are estimated to be recoverable from the underground rocks. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, follow, share, and like our video. It's the best way of supporting us. And remember, Africa is watching.